Hi, my friends. I want to do a quick Mandela effect here. That this one just popped up overnight, and I am shocked because this has happened between last night. I was looking around, and this one's called the Band of Holes in Peru. Oh my goodness, this one's unreal. Okay. There's something else in there about this. I want to show you or not. I think that's it. Oh, there's one that missed it. One of them said it was a bartering system. So some said that they may have just used them for storage or other things, these holes. And another one says it was actually part of, and here it talks about, it looks like monster dirt bike tracks. Only that it was, that the Band of Holes, they thought, they're just guessing, trying to do whatever. Oh, a tax system. That's right. So to Charles, whatever, and blah, blah, blah. He said that the research led them to conclude that the holes are actually part of an ancient Incan tax system. And there's one of the tax holes, right? I guess it is kind of true that yeah, maybe you throw your money into there. Now there is some infrastructure in this country that is important, necessary, but most of the tax dollars you throw in that hole and it just goes nowhere, right? It goes through garbage. We need to go down that route. But anyway, so yeah, you're throwing all your money in a hole. Anyway, so that is a tax system. Well, okay. Now I have some questions around. I'm kind of tired now because normally I can use my common sense logic to even beat some of the best archaeologists or whatever their theories are. But I'm thinking, okay, so how did you cover those holes up then? If you use them as a tax system, let's see. So what did they store in there? Let's see. It doesn't really talk about. It never talks about what they stored or anything like that. So some kind of storage or tax system. Let's see. What says? Often about 3 feet wide and something deep. I don't know why is that so tight in the canvas. The rock pits were used to measure and redistribute food and other needed commodities. Well, being a specific size, I guess it makes sense because then you say, well, you could redistribute that amount. Well, you get hole number 2. I want what's behind hole number 10. I'm sorry, like said, besides what's behind door number 3, I want what's behind hole number 10. I'm sorry, yours rotted and it's no good. Well, how would you cover those holes up? I mean, I don't know what they use because it's kind of interesting. And why would you put on top of a hill versus like on the other backside where it's shaded on the other thing? I'll show you that in the Google Maps here. It is down the road what's called Tempo, Colorado. Weird, right? Tempo, Colorado. We also have one of these now in Colorado. But anyway, or Tampa, Colorado. Anyway, so I'm going to bring up a Google map on this thing for us so we can take a look at this. Their own eyes. Make sure it's still recording. Yes, okay. All right. Oh, let's see. Is it right here? Let's see. Why am I off? Okay, there's Peru. What I need to do is go here and type in location. I don't know why it does this locking thing when I... Oh, okay. Stop for a minute. I'm sorry, folks. I'm not sure if it stopped or not. Well, I'm going to have to... Well, I don't know why it's flashing. I hope it didn't stop. Well, anyway, sorry if I'm repeating stuff. But you got like this dog, this lady here, and this ghost thing here. Looking there. Oh, there's even somebody up here kind of peeking out over there at the top of this. You kidding me? So, I mean, is the Earth a window to our world, not a window back in there? I mean, seriously, what's going on here? I mean, what is this? I mean, I'm going to zoom in. Look at this. There again, you got this, like, white dog. And, like, here, with a white in front or a cat or something. And a person here, and then there's some lady here. And then some up here peeking over there. I mean, you kidding me? And you can't make this stuff up. Are you kidding me? So, anyway, so I'm going to pull back on that. I'm trying to stay focused on the Mandela effect this other, but then I saw that earlier. I said, you got to be kidding me. What is this thing going on here? So, I mean, seriously, it's all amazing. Okay, now we'll come back into the Band of Holes, because I want to make sure it's still recording. Yes, okay. Come back to the Band of Holes, and I want to show you something. I noticed right away that when I was looking at this, and when I'm coming down it, I said I saw a serpent. And sure enough, what's interesting about the serpent, it's kind of like it's been cut off or something. Because here's like, I want you to picture this. Here's the head of the serpent right here, and here's the body of the serpent. But also what's hard to tell though, if I zoom out, it kind of looks like a mouth of a serpent. So, okay, I'm going to pull back here. like this mouth is open in the serpent. See this mouth? And it comes off this way. It's like the serpent. But they said that the local ancients talked about this actually being a serpent. So why would they have been talking about this being a serpent later on if it was used as a banking system or a tax system? So why? I mean, because look at it. It even looks like scales of skin, the scales of, kind of like a snake. So some actually said it was some of the ancients during this later on this time frame, this period, said that there was a giant snake that died there, or somehow some tornado snake, like a serpent, right? But here it looks like a mouth of a serpent. And what gets really weird about this, it almost looks like a skull, like another angel architect stuff going on here. You got this snake here, this mouth, reaching out and biting on the head. See this? It's like a head, a skull. See this right here? Right there. See, look at that? It looks like a man's skull. You know what I mean? I'm going to zoom out so it looks a little even further and look into this. See that? So it looks like the snake has got it's biting over this guy's head. See the nose and the eyes and all this crud right there? You kidding me? And that kind of looks like an owl over here. Kind of like an owl, but I don't know. That one kind of make it up. See there? That looks kind of like an owl, right? So a snake. See, if I do all three of those, right in this area, you got this owl, snake, and man. And the owl's also supposed to be part of the Illuminati, blah, 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 and all this other stuff. Blah, blah, blah. So I don't know if there's angel communication in this or what's going on with that. If we're supposed to be doing this. So anyway, I'm going to slap this to terrain to see if I was going to tell you, a secret to this stuff too is make sure you do things in terrain modes. Look at elevation, because everything, sometimes we'll see things going through elevation mode. See, like here, remember different perspectives on the world. And I found things through elevation I couldn't see through satellite. A lot of people haven't looked at elevation of things. And I'm trying to see if I can see anything. That's why I'm zooming in and out, to see if I can identify anything in a elevation type pattern. Not a whole lot. We do have like this face. I'm zooming out here. Yeah, we do have a facial apparition here. See here? To the elevation, you got something with this hair here, a hair here, a nose and two eyes, and a mouth here, right in this area here. Dude, I'm gonna pull back so you can see that a little bit. See? It's not hard to but see here, you got like this hair, two eyes, nose, and something in there, right there. See that? See that? I'm gonna pull back out so you can see a little bit better. And see that? Like in a terrain sense, okay? Because sometimes you see some amazing stuff in terrain as well, through elevation and things, okay? So that's that. There's so much. I mean, you could spend a lot of time just looking at different things around the world. And so, and that's one I thank the other side for revealing these truths to us. Thank you, our Creator. Thank you, our Texture. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, all the other ones that are involved in this, because I don't know who and all and everything, by the way. So, but anyway, so thank them all for showing this amazing world, okay? And thank you for bringing those truths to me and the brothers and sisters. Oh, that's why I want to show you something about. I had a drop pin earlier about one of the maps I want to show you out in the ocean. Something I just discovered tonight. I'm trying to see if does it show my drop pins? Oh, there it is. Yeah, this green thing off of Cuba. Okay. Gotta zoom in here. Zoom. Satellite model. I think that, yeah, drop pin. This one's interesting. Gosh darn, sorry, folks. Okay, oh, there it is. Finally coming in here. Okay, so here's where I am right here. Pull it back. So here you see the Cayman Islands and stuff. Okay. I'm coming here for a reason. I'm going to show you something as well. Okay, now in here, look at this round circular thing. Look at this perfectly little thing. I love it. God, I want to know what that is. Is it a vent? Because sometimes there's vents or stuff under the ocean. That's just too perfect for an event. Look at this thing. And I didn't do a terrain of this thing. Probably going to show us because when you're in those ocean modes, you can't really do terrain. Yeah. But anyway, this thing is amazing. But I have something more I want to show you next to this thing that blew my mind. Right here, right in here, yeah, we have Angel Architect even under the ocean. And I'm going to pull back here a little bit so I can show you this. We have a couple of different things going on here. We got a side profile of somebody's head. Oh, let me show you. I'm trying to show it so you understand clearly what this is. You know, I'm trying to grab my darn brush here. See, here's the head. Its nose sticking that direction. Face and head like here, and here's the body of this thing right here. All right. So right in here is this some kind of thing going on there, and trying to see if you can see that person. Yeah, it's pretty clear that it's an individual, that or something. But I know that wasn't a big thing. But you're like, well, it's correct. That's just a little circular donut thing there. But there's so much more. I wanted to look more at these oceanographic photos because there is some amazing stuff, and half these things get a little blurred and skewed, which stinks because you can't see everything. Remember also we have with these tracks, they've been trying to figure out what the heck those are. They're like terraforming tracks, kind of like what we just saw there. These tracks run across the darn ocean, the bottom here, you know, back and forth, and some of them are like it was like, see, like some kind of big machinery or something running across there. I mean, are you kidding me? I'm seriously. We saw some of these were just like you follow them for like miles, like somebody was running some big equipment on the ocean, and we don't know if somebody was running equipment or not, but it does start to make you wonder what in the world, because you don't know. See, like this one here, I mean, that seriously looks like some kind of machine just went running across the bottom of the ocean. Look at this. See that? It just kept on a straight line. And actually, look how one overlays the other. Like somebody drove some kind of big piece of equipment this direction, and somebody came by and drove it that direction. Are you kidding me? That's some sort of smaller vehicle. I mean, seriously, you got to be kidding me. Anyway, so we got the Bahamas here, but anyway, so I'm not going to just be scanning now for looking for stuff, but there is some amazing things, and that was, you know, that we're exploring here, right? Anyway. And there's our amazing, twisted, you know, everything out of whack. Oh, wait, that is interesting. That's called colon. Anyway, I didn't know that. So I'm heading somewhere with that. I just thought of that a minute ago. But anyway, that's interesting. So anyway, here we have, again, that's Brother Raleigh and I talked about earlier, is this has gotten absolutely ridiculous how out of whack that the United States, I mean, in all reality, I mean, North and South America used to be a line like this. We had one shift, and then we had this another Mandela shift where it used to be about right in here was the right-hand side of South America. Now it's way over here. Look, the left side is completely, I mean, just line up here. It's like, are you kidding me? Way off. I wouldn't call that South America. I'd call it the Southeast America. Why even bother calling it South? Let's call it the Southeast. I mean, seriously, look at this. Thing's been pulled over so far that look at the distance it is from the Central Africa. I mean, it's Africa. Now, look at this thing. Look at the distance between here. I mean, really, they could have sold that. I mean, like I told Raleigh, it's hilarious. I said, so Columbus went and sold. I think what he came off from was actually originally from. He made a deal with France eventually, or because he couldn't get Europe. He went all the way here to get to the Virgin Islands. Yeah, we think is that what it landed? I think Virgin Islands only. Versus, he should have just took a boat here and went psh, and been there quicker. Look at this. That is a very short distance between there, my friends. That is only. Let's see, what is that distance between? I'm trying to get that scale at the bottom. 1,000 miles? No, 500 miles? You got to be kidding me. It's a little bit more than that. Wait, let's see. Let's back up. It's about 1,000 miles? What? I mean, that doesn't even make sense, right? 1,000 miles? And look where Columbus, he would have had it done like, let's see, 1,000 miles there would have been, let's zoom out. 1,000, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 miles, 6 times the trip. Oh, really? Seriously? Now, what's interesting about this is talking to Raleigh about this, that I studied plate tectonics, which you know is a darn stinking lie. But I was trying to decide which reality, or if there's a time frame involved in this, okay? And what's interesting, because the reason I brought this forward was the time frame, because I said, which direction are they saying we're drifting now? The continental drift. They actually said that it's drifting this way to the west. They said that someday that South America will be. You see, they said it broke off from Africa over here, and that. Let's see. Where am I? Did I lose my little? Yep. I lost my little pointer. I'm sorry. I apologize. Well, I guess. Oh no, here it is. Okay. So they actually said that as the Earth gets older, that it's going to be moved this way. Okay. Now I thought that we were on an older Earth versus a younger one. We already talked about this in smaller. It doesn't matter a whole lot, because look at the size of North America compared to South America. Look how much we shrank. I mean, I never remember North America being this small. Look how small this thing is compared to. I mean, look, it's huge. What? Look at the size difference. Right? You gotta be kidding me. And Canada's gotten way bigger. Oh my goodness. Our old Canada was nothing like this thing. My God, this thing was huge. The old Canada used to be about like right here. You know, Alaska was like there. And Alaska's even got bigger too. It used to be like there, and a little Alaska would be up here, you know. And anyway, and the United States was like a lot bigger. Oh my goodness. What a change. Well, anyway, so back to the time frame. Sorry, I'm skipping all the place because I'm tired tonight. But what it is that the reason I thought that this was an older Earth or something, because the sun is white. The old Earth, before the Mandela effect, it was yellow. Okay. Now, studying what they say through the science is that a yellow sun is younger than a white sun. That a white sun is older. That eventually turn from white. I think then it goes to red, goes supernova. Which, you know, so that one of white is an older sun. Okay. So we would have said yellow to white. So that means our sun is older on this new Earth, this new reality. But then that doesn't make sense, because now we got the conflict where this South America is our original Earth that we were on would have been older, but with a younger sun. Okay. Well, anyway, we know that time is all messed up, and Raleigh and I had a conversation about. No, I actually did that. We did YouTube on that. That astrology is not matching the time from what history is telling us according to man's calendar date. That's not matching the astrology. They said there's 1,000 years missing somewhere in our history and stuff like that. But see, we don't really know what time is. Almost irrelevant to this whole game anyway, because I mean, you know, we don't know. We can't say that it's 2022. We can't, because we've had resets, history's changed, and all these things, right? And, you know, according to original scripture, God said, look at the stars and stuff like that for our clock. That's the clock. Well, sorry. Astrologers, sorry. Oh, I didn't mean to cough. So some astrologers have done that, and they said that it doesn't match. So anyway. All right, so I'm going to cut this off. But anyway, I hope that was interesting. If not, please just let me know. I said, Kirk, we don't want you talking about this garbage stuff anymore, and try to move on to different topics. Okay? All right, God bless you. Love you all, and have a great evening or a great day wherever you're at. Take care and love you all.